Hey everyone, Delphi Trading Group here with another weekly update that we put out for you guys here on YouTube. So please like, subscribe to the channel. We are over 90 some percent in our index forecasts and also our bonus plays that we put out time to time. So if you're a trader and you trade the markets or stocks or whatever you're trading, this information we're putting out is invaluable to you guys, okay? So before we get started, we are in the heart of earnings season, and you can see what is coming up next. We have Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and Google. We also have Qualcomm coming up, amongst the other ones, but we have the heart of the tech, what they call the Mag 7 coming up, okay, all in one day, Wednesday. So just be mindful of that. And besides that, we have the Fed meeting as well, the same day with interest rate decisions. So take these charts and these forecasts with a grain of salt because news, earnings, all that stuff trumps the charts. And I personally feel that they're gonna be using these earnings as a sell the news event, but we'll wait and see. The markets continue to just move higher, ignoring technicals, and I have the SPY up here, okay, on my Thinkorswim, the daily chart. And before I zoom in here, I want to take note of a couple things. Okay, the first thing is look how far away the SPY is from the 50-day moving average. Okay, this goes for the Qs as well. I can't see a time where it has been this far away from that 50-day moving average. You can see here that maybe here it was kind of far. What happens? Okay, we get the rubber band effect. The indexes do not stay above the averages that far away for that long. You can see it gets the snapback, right? When the SPY in this case gets far away from the moving averages, it snaps back. Okay, and you can see it happen here too, when it was down here at the bottom. Okay, you can see the snapback. So just be very careful with this rally. I do think we are going to get a pullback at the very minimum to this 20-day moving average right there. And you can see our forecast from last week just missed by, not even a point on the SPY, but we're leaving that there. Okay, we have a full-fledged pivot. Look at this divergence on the CCI. Look at the CCI continues to go lower while the SPY is going higher. Okay, this is the same on all the charts. We still have gaps below here on the SPY. And again, look how far away we are from that 50-day moving average. So I am going to stick with this forecast. I'm not going to make a new forecast. I am going to stick with that forecast here on the SPY. And if I look at the weekly chart, okay, we are halfway through the week, but we had a hammer last week, and we're at a spinning top right now this week. But more importantly, okay, look at this volume. Okay, I'll get to the monthly chart in a minute, but if we're in such a bull market again, where's the volume? Okay, the volume just continues to drop, and the monthly is even worse, and I'll get to that. But look at that CCI pivoting now in the weekly, and the stochastic with a big bearish divergence. Again, when you get the stochastic this far away, you get the rubber band effect. Okay, look again down here, how far away it was, and then what happened? It came back, right? So a lot of indicators and a lot of signals are pointing to at least a breather here back to this support around 700, I would say 698. Okay, in the bigger picture, that is really nothing. And actually, I would say it's even healthy. Okay, look at this monthly chart. Yes, that is a huge green candle on the monthly chart, right? But where's the volume? Okay, we have a couple more days left until the month is over, but this green bar is nowhere even close to where these other green bars were. Okay, if we got such a huge bullish bounce, where's the volume? Okay, I don't see it. So just be very careful chasing up here. Okay, I'm just saying that. Qs, same exact setup here. Okay, we can see on the Qs again, we got a pivot. Now again, earnings are coming up, the Fed's coming up, but the charts are still telling me the same thing. Okay, look how far away from the 50-day moving average we are. Okay, indexes do not, or stocks for that matter, do not stay this far away from the moving averages. Okay, you get the rubber band effect. Okay, look at the CCI again, continues to go lower. Okay, this CCI high here was roughly, I would say, 615 on the Qs, and now we're 50 points higher, and this is way lower. Okay, this is a huge red flag. You cannot ignore that. Okay, so again, I'm leaving this forecast there. It has not hit yet, but would not surprise me if we come back down, markets take a break. Could it be this week? Sell the news? We'll have to wait and see. Okay, but that, it doesn't look like, well, it does kind of look like much, but again, that would be, a 20-point drop from here on the Qs. Okay, and again, if you go to the monthly chart, okay, where's the volume? There's zero volume there. Okay, all right, so that's the Qs target last week did not hit, but we're leaving it there. IWM, our target here did hit on the IWM. You can see that target hit right there, perfectly right to that support we talked about, and then bounced. Okay, different from the indexes, the other two indexes, we have a nice red candle here, okay, on higher volume, and the CCI again continues to go lower. So because our forecast hit here last week, okay, I'm going to go back down again, right back down to that support here on the IWM. Okay, but remember, we said earnings and the Fed are up next, so just be very mindful of that. But I'm still going lower off of this pivot, higher volume. And on the IWM, we still have this exhaustion gap open. Okay, we talked about exhaustion gaps last week. You get a runaway gap, a breakaway gap, and an exhaustion gap. 90% of the time, the exhaustion gaps filled. They already filled on the SPY. Okay, so just be very mindful. This looks like we could be rolling over on IWM. All right, so that's it from us. Again, please like, subscribe this channel. You want to get these alerts when we put these videos out. They're only going to help your trading. And, visit our X page at Delphi Trading GP for at Delphi Trading Group. We put out a lot of content there as well as the YouTube here. Okay. All right. So that's it from us. Let's see what happens with earnings and the Fed this week. And we hope you have a great week and good luck trading. Take care.